Hey y'all, if you own a Georgia home care agency, I have something that you're going to want to hear about today because there's a new way to add a whole new revenue stream to your agency. I'm talking about Medicaid transportation, or what's officially called NEMT, non-emergency medical transportation. Stick with me because by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what it is, why it's such a good fit for home care agencies, and exactly how to get started. First things first, what even is NEMT? Basically, Georgia Medicaid will pay for rides for members who need to get to a medical appointment but have no way to get there. Think about it. Your clients already need rides to the doctor, to dialysis, to pick up their meds, to get medical equipment, and that's literally what NEMT covers. So instead of that ride being a problem you're working around, it could be a service you get paid for. Real quick, before I get into the how, if this is the kind of stuff that actually helps your agency, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We put on videos like this all the time on Medicaid changes, agency growth strategies, compliance updates, and ways to increase revenue in your agency. Okay, back to it. So here's the part everybody gets confused about. You don't bill the state directly for these rides. Georgia uses a company called Verida as their transportation broker. Verida coordinates rides for Medicaid members and works with transportation providers throughout the state. So to do NEMT, you got to get approved through Verida. And the process looks something like this. First, you fill out what is called a request for qualifications form, and you send over your list of drivers and vehicles. Then Verida looks at your area and decides, do they actually need more transportation providers where you're located? Because it's based on need. If they do need you, they'll reach out and set up an interview and move you to the next step, where you send in the rest of your paperwork. So what is that paperwork? Let me make it easy. You're gonna need your business license and proof of liability insurance. For your drivers, valid driver's licenses, clean background checks, drug screens, and motor vehicle records. And honestly, drug screens for the owners too. Your vehicle has to pass safety inspections. And if you're transporting wheelchairs or stretchers, they've got to be properly equipped and ADA compliant. And just so you're not surprised, the whole approval process usually takes somewhere from 2 to 4 months. So it's not overnight, but it's very doable. Now I know what you're wondering. Does it actually pay? Georgia pays a base rate per trip plus a rate per mile. Wheelchair and stretcher trips pay more because they take more. It adds up, especially with steady repeat riders. But here's the catch that nobody tells you. Every single trip has to be tracked. Exact pickup and drop-off times, GPS mileage, signatures. Georgia is an EVV state, so that tracking is not optional. It's required. That's the part that trips people up. If your tracking and billing are messy, you don't get paid clean. So having the right software to handle visit verification and the billing side, that's honestly the difference between this being a great revenue stream and a giant headache. So that's the rundown. NEMT is a real opportunity for Georgia home care agencies. Same client, brand new revenue. If you want help on the tracking and billing side so you actually get paid right, that's exactly what we do over at GEO. Links down below. And if this was helpful, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.